on the pole, driving a rocket with Ben Adams power on board out of Grand Forks. The driver is Troy Schill.
All right, thank you, Pat and Darren. And we are going to go back to regular racing here at Red River Coop Speedway. Like we said, we are going late model racing. We have a total tonight of 11 late models, and we have 5 in this first heat. And looks like we've added a six in this first heat, I should say, sorry, and 5 in the second. So let's go through the lineup. Starting up on the pole, we have the number 11 car of Troy Schill on his outside, driving the 5E. That is Shane Edgington. Row 2 has the 71 of Rick Fawcett, and then the 55 of Mike Martin. The row 3 has the 88 of Paul Veert on his outside. The other 71, it's the D. Dustin Strand is at the back end. Total of 6 cars in this one, 5 in the second one, and then we'll be going 4-cylinder racing here at Red River Co-op Speedway.
We get set to go with our first of 2 heats. Top 4 drivers will get their point average transfer starting spots for the feature. And we're about ready to go after it right now. Yes, we are. For St. Mary's Nursery Adventure Power Products, looking them over is Dale McEwen.
And we are going green now. They are flying out of the gate. Out in front, it's the 5E of Shane Edgington. Nice looking car out there tonight. Troy Schill's in second. Followed by the other 71, it's the D. That's Dustin Strand. Behind him, it's 71 of Rick Fawcett. And Veert and Martin are at the back end of this one. They're trying to find a way to get around Fawcett. Ten laps for our late models here at the Speedway. Edgington, your leader, he has eclipsed the 18 barrier. So has Troy Schill, Dustin Strand, and Rick Fawcett. They're in the 18s, but Shane Edgington with almost a 17 time, 18.027. He is flying around this track. Edgington, followed by Troy Schill and Dustin Strand. Rick Fawcett's in 4th. Veert 5th and Mike Martin in 6th. 6 laps to go for your leader. There he is, Edgington. And behind him, it's the 11 car. And he's got a way to go. That's Troy Schill. Schill feeling a little bit of heat, though, right behind him from the 71 car. That's Dustin Strand as they go around turn number 4. Schill and Strand putting on a bit of a show here. Strand looking, should he go to the inside? Maybe try the out. He's a little more tackier on the outside. Nope, he's going really tight to the inside as he's going around turn number 4. They've got 3 laps to go in this race. Every car now has flipped that 19 barrier and is in the 18s. Some fast times out there. We've got 2 laps to go. Your leader going around turn 3 and 4. He's going to be showing the white flag as he goes around this time. 1 lap to go for Shane Edgington. Schill and Strand are in 2nd and 3rd respectively, followed by the 71 of Rick Fawcett. Your leader in this one is Shane Edgington, and it looks like he's going to win this one. Nothing really going to change between 2nd spot and 3rd. Schill finishes up in 2nd, followed by Strand in 3rd, and Rick Fawcett will get the 4th spot in this race. Shane Edgington, great speed in this one. Fastest lap time goes to him with 18.027. A name we haven't said here in a couple of weeks, we haven't seen him out here, that's Ricky Weiss. He started the season here winning a few races in a row. and did quite well, but we haven't seen him in about 2-3 weeks here. Always a threat when he comes here back to his home track. Of course, his father was the track owner here for a number of years. He drove a super truck, did very well in that class, moved on to a modified and then to a late model. Well, total of 5 cars in this second heat as we look at the cars as we slide through turn number 3. He's on the pole tonight. He is the owner of the track. It's the number 9 car, Walt Morris, on the pole position. On his outside, it's another 71 car. This time it's a 71S. That's Stefan Snare. Row 2 has the 14, another Balkan, different one though. It's not George Balkan driving tonight. It's Tom Balkan driving the 14 car. On his outside, driving the 92C, that's Cord Allard. And in row number 3, we've got the 10 car. That is Mike Balkan. Once again, we are going to put 10 laps up on the board. After this, we're going to go 4-cylinder racing. 4 cylinders, of course, some small numbers this year at one point. They have kind of bounced back a little bit. Total tonight, we have 15 cars that will be racing in the 4-cylinder stock. But we are going to finish up with one more heat of late models. And Walt Morris is on the pole in this one. He goes to the top. And Stefan Snare has some problems. He comes off the track, and Walt Morris still up front. Tom Balkan, he's holding on, and he's taking that brand new car for a bit of a lead. Mike Balkan, though, slips to the inside, so it's a Balkan race right now, followed by Cord Allard, and Walt Morris having big-time problems there on turn number 2, and we got a yellow flag, so that's probably good news for Walt Morris. Stefan Snare as he's rolling to the front.
That's a Bloomquist race car. If you want to see something that's built ultra light duty, that's the car. Magnesium hubs, the whole works. Not light duty on the
A special thanks to some of our many sponsors, including Murray Cozy Trucking Limited, with 28 years of experience and Canadian owned and operated. Honesty, integrity, and loyalty are important. You can be confident when you cozy up with us. Check out our website at www.murraycozytrucking.ca. This video production is sponsored in part by Inferno's Bistro, located in the heart of St. Boniface, and Inferno's on Academy, Winnipeg's hottest restaurant and lounge. Check us out at infernosbistro.com and infernosonacademy.com.
He's one of those guys you either hate him or love him. Right. Some guys love to hate him.
I'll tell you, he's very entertaining.
Yes, he is. Just ask him.
I understand, too, that when those Bloomquist cars came out, you have to actually buy 2 of them. So, well, $75,000 a car.
And we are back to racing here at the Speedway. Tom Balkan is up front. Walt Morris now holding on to second spot, followed by the other Balkan, Mike Balkan. And the 92C of Cord Allard, he's at the back end. But it looks like he's moving up quick. Seems like the cars are having a little bit of problems finding traction out there. Kind of weaving around a little bit. Morris having a little bit of problems. He's going around turn 1 and 2. Balkan, though, seems like he's got her dialed in just right. I should mention Tom Balkan has it dialed in just right. And so does Mike Balkan, who's inching his way up to the leader. Morris going quite slow on the backstretch. I don't know if he's having technical problems with the car. But Tom Balkan out in front, fighting off a relative. It's Balkan and Balkan up at the front. Looks like Morris may have figured it out. He's starting to hit the pedal and go. He's got a long way to go, though. With only 5 laps remaining, he's got to make a move. Balkan and Balkan up in the front. Tom Balkan holding on. Doing a good job with that car. And now it looks like Mike Balkin taking the inside. Can't make enough ground up as he's going around the turn. We've got 3 laps to go. Tom Balkin just all over that track, holding off Mike Balkin. Cord Allard all by himself at 3rd spot. He's got a pretty comfortable lead on the next guy, which is Walt Morris. And as you see on your screen, Walt Morris now finally will be coming into picture. Up at the front, though, we've got a great race in this one. It looks like Mike Balkin finally gets his chance. He takes him with just 1 lap to go. Mike Balkin holding on to the lead. Tom Balkin, what a great race in this one. And as they go around turn 4, he's got the checkered flag. That's Mike Balkin, followed by Tom Balkin finishing up in 2nd. Now, compared to the last heat race, some much slower times out there for these cars. The only guy to clip the, 2 guys I should say, to clip the 19 barrier were Mike Balkin with an 18.999, but the fastest guy on this track was driving that number 9. That's Walt Morris with an 18.923. Much different than what we saw in the last race. Stefan Snare, of course, did not finish this race.